Top of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelts on. We in for a hell of a ride. Why? Because it's the 70/30 show. And you know what I would like for everybody to do. That is to not be shy with that like button. Don't be scared of that subscribe button. Share the video and help your brother grow. Why? Because this another reaction video on the 70/30 show. You can't say the 70 without the 30. This reaction video is basically going to be about a mother who is abusive to her 14-year-old son. And she also have other kids, so in my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if she abusive to them too. Not only that, she also is married to another man who also contribute to the abuse. He is not there to stop it. He is there to help it, according to what the 14-year-old boy is going to say later on towards the end of the video. So basically, I'm going to be doing a reaction to the first 20 minutes of the video. So if you guys don't want to hear my reaction, you want to hear the full video, you see the title up top, type it in, go over there and watch the whole video so you don't have to hear me reacting over it or mumbling over it. But nevertheless, this is the 70/30 show. Let's get into it.
Honey, now's not the time. You need to come in and we can talk about this, okay? The kids told me that you want to live with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Now, in this video, I want y'all to see this woman because and pay attention to this woman and the words that she's using. Man, she is a manipulator. Man, in my opinion, she's a superhero. She's a super manipulator, in my opinion. And you see that scoof back there. I don't want to use the word simp. I like to use the old school word scoof. You see him back there. He's skinning noofing right now. He mad as hell. But let's just pay attention to this. Let's go.
Inside.
I don't. I don't want to get out.
Do what now?
I don't want to get out.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to get out.
I'm sorry. You're a child and you don't get to make all the decisions. But you need to get out now, and it's time to come home. Okay?
What's the camera for?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Look at this. You heard him. He like, oh, what's the camera for? Because he ready to punch the real daddy out. But then you see how he get controlled by his woman. He came and asked a question. She told his scoof ass, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And so I want y'all to peep how the language that she using. I'm not saying she's the one who just got a potty mouth and she used profanity all day, but she knows she's being recorded right now. So she's going to be on her best behavior. But I want y'all to peep how she's talking now and wait towards the end of my video so y'all can see when the police come and y'all gonna witness them crocodile tears from that crocodile chin she got. But nevertheless, this the 70/30 show. You can't say the 70 without the 30.
You need to come on.
I don't want to get out.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to get out.
I understand. But it's no longer visitation with your father, and it's time to come home. Okay? All right?
And see, this the thing. I done already watched this whole video. So I even encourage my subscribers, and shout out to my new subscribers, man. I finally made it over 100 subscribers. You know what I mean? I'm putting my work in, you know, slowly but surely. You know what I mean? I'm building up more confidence as I'm doing these reaction videos. So shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You know, and help your brother grow. But like I said, I seen this video already. And it's quite funny how she's speaking now. and, you know, really playing the victim role. But when you hear what her son have to say towards the end of the video, I want y'all to really see her response. So pay attention to her response now and all of her actions now, and watch how she respond when her son expressed to her how he feel about how he's being treated at that house.
Can talk about this. I'll listen to what you have to say, but there's no way that you can just roll up and everything's fine and you can just roll up and say, oh, I'm not going to get out of the truck. And this mama is not going to say, oh, okay, bye kid that I've raised for 14 years, see you later. I'm just not that way. I love you, and you obviously have done a lot of talking this weekend. That's fine. Maybe there's some stuff that I need to know, but I'm not letting you just drive off. That's not going to happen.
Look at that creepy ass stepdaddy look he got over there. You see that shit? Man, this shit weird as hell, but man, let's continue.
I love you too much, and we're too close, and this is not the right way to do it. This is a kind of a underhanded, in my opinion, disrespectful kind of a way to do it. To just, oh, by the way, hey, I'm out of here. And that's not your fault. I'm almost certain that you were told that this was going to be an okay way to do it, and it's just not. This is just not very appropriate. So you need to get out of the car.
But how do you want to do it?
Huh?
How do you want to do it?
Well, maybe you and I should come in and talk about what's going on with you that's causing you to feel this way. Maybe we need to talk to the youth pastors like what we were talking about last week. Maybe if there's something going on, I can help. All right? You need to get out of the car. All right? Come on.
I don't want to get out.
Get it. Hey. You need to get out of the car and come home.
I don't want to get out of the car.
Huh?
I don't want to get out of the car.
Okay. Sweetheart, I hate to say this, but you're being real ugly right now.
Look at her. She talking about her son being real ugly right now. And look at the innocence in her face. Look at the words that she using. You will feel like, you know, it's nothing wrong over there. Like, why won't you get out the car? You know, how she, you know, just calmly speaking, you know what I'm saying, trying to manipulate him out the car to get him in the house to abuse him even more. Let's continue.
This is being super duper disrespectful, and you need to come home now. And if I have to call a police officer to come help me, I would hate to have to do that, but I sure enough will.
Call him.
Huh?
Call him.
Okay. Caleb's going to get into some trouble because he knows that he has to return you at 2. And I don't think that you're being a very good role model right now at all, sitting there flossing your teeth while this is a major thing that you're encouraging him to do. You don't have
I can't force him to get out of my car.
Yeah, you can. You're his father.
I,
He is a minor. You can say, have to get out. We have to do this in the appropriate manner. You can model responsibility. You can choose to do that.
I'm not.
She telling the father to model responsibility, and you can tell him to get out the car, but can he tell you to stop beating on his son? Can he tell you to tell that creep that's behind you to stop helping you beat on your son? Can you be a good model, a good role model? Man, it's the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the motherfucking 30. Let's continue.
I'm not gonna force him to get out.
That's fine. Let's go, Parker. Parker.
Look how aggressive she is. She can't even get her hand off that man truck. She keep trying to open the door. Just imagine what her behavior would have been if it wasn't no camera present right now. Just imagine what stepdaddy Dan, football ex middle school football coach Dan, Just imagine what Dan would have tried to do if the camera wasn't on. Man, it's the 70-30 show, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Share the video and help your brother grow. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Let's go. It's time to go in and talk. This is not the way to go about this.
What is the way?
I already told you to come in and tell me what your concerns are, to come in and talk to me.
Can I tell you my concerns are here?
If you want to.
Dan the plumber keep putting his hands on that man's son, and just look how he looking right now. He hella mad. He like, man, get your little ass out this car so I can beat your ass in the motherfucking basement. Look how he look. He look like he ready to just put all kind of paws on this man's son because he really actually mad that he's sitting there he not raising the next man's seed, and he's so mad that he's put in a position where he's dealing with a woman who already created a family, and it's just look at him. He hella mad right now. He wanna beat up everything. But you decided to be with a woman, you know what I'm saying, who got kids by another man. I mean, let's continue.
No, because it's time to go in. I told you guys last week that we had things to do Sunday.
What do we have to do?
Well, for one thing, we're going to Nani's for like a barbecue. Another thing, we're going swimming. We had like family fun plans.
I don't want to go swimming.
Uh-oh, sister. Smile for the camera. Do you have your phone on you? Do you have the non-emergency number for the police?
Dan the plumber is just a yes man. Where your phone at? Can you make sure you call the police? Dan the plumber, call the police. Look at him. Come on.
Where's that Bubba? See that Bubba? Hi. Hey. Hey. Daddy's gonna call the cops. You need to get out. You need to do the right thing.
You heard what she said? She said, Daddy is gonna call the cops. That's not that man's father. You know what I'm saying? You believe that that's your son's father. Dan the plumber slash middle school football coach, he want to believe that he's the father. Both of y'all want to X the real father out the picture because y'all both evil. You feel me? According to your son, what he gonna say when the police get there, he gonna explain how both of y'all is abusive. Let's go.
Do you feel, you know how we talk about you feel in your heart if this is the right thing to do or not? Do you think that this is the appropriate way to do this?
Yes.
You do? Really? You wouldn't do this to him. You wouldn't just, at the time that he was supposed to pick you up, say, I don't want to go. You've asked to not go before, and I have
never not asked you.
Yeah, you have, sweetheart. You've been doing this for...
She just said, you wouldn't do this to him. Well, evidently, you know what I'm saying, the father is not abusing his son. The father wants the best for his son, in my opinion. And then just look how she's speaking. With them manipulated words. Like, she a super manipulator. She's a superhero. Let's continue.
For a lot of years, maybe you've forgotten some stuff. But that is just not allowed. You can't just not show up. We have never done that.
I didn't
Because
show
that's
up.
not the right thing to do.
Well, what is the right thing to do then?
You tell me. I can't see you through this dust. Could you please roll this down a little bit?
Y'all can barely hear the son talking because the mother, like I said, her manipulation skills is at an all-time high. At this point in time, every time he's saying something, he's talking real low because he's scared right now. Like, that's crazy. You a 14-year-old boy, a child, period, scared of any parent, the mother or the father. You know what I'm saying? But for a boy to be afraid of his mother, you gotta be doing some crazy stuff up in that house. This the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the motherfucking 30.
The window? You tell me. What do you think the right thing to do is?
Where did I go? I don't know.
You think the right thing to do is to just tell your siblings goodbye? Do you think that you're not going to live with them anymore?
Oh, I'll still be able to see them, but
When?
every
On
time they
visit?
come up,
But you won't see Matt.
Stepdad Dan back there telling the police everything. You know what I'm saying? But Stepdad Dan sure ain't telling the police how this woman and Stepdad Dan is putting hands on this young man. Let's go.
Mallory, because Mallory doesn't go on Caleb visits.
I can FaceTime them or whatever.
Do you think FaceTiming is the same? Do you think that the same relationship you would have with Caleb if all you did was FaceTime him? No. That's not the way life works.
Shout out to real fathers who care about their kids, especially the fathers who know their kids is with a woman who mentally don't have it all the way there, and they go and they get their kids out of that evil woman's hands. Let's go.
Is not on the computer. I know you love Caleb, and it's real easy to be real angry with me and Jason right now because you're 14, and sometimes it's real easy to be angry with everything whenever you're 14. But real life is going to happen no matter where you go. You're going to have to get your laundry done. No matter where you go, you're going to have to do your homework. You don't get a real life depiction of that over at Caleb's, honey, because you don't have to do anything over there.
But we don't fight.
Well, honey, maybe it's because you don't have real life over there.
Okay, well then give it 2 weeks.
No, I'm not going to. You are my child, and I will not give you over to somebody that there are adult issues that are not anything that you need to be concerned with right now. But if I thought for a second that was an appropriate place for you to live, if I thought for a second that it was an appropriate place at this point just for you to go on a visit, I don't think that an industrial engine business is a good place for a child.
Is military school.
And I want y'all to realize, excuse me, I want y'all to realize this whole conversation that I'm showing, she have not shared one crocodile tear. Even though she got a crocodile chin, she never showed one crocodile tear, right? When the police show up, all the tears gonna run down. Let's continue.
School a better place for him to go?
He's not going to military school.
Oh, okay, well, I'm glad to hear that.
Nobody ever said he was going to military school.
You guys said that y'all were gonna go look at some.
No, we never did.
Yes, you did. You said it.
The other day, you and I were laughing, and I said, "Oh my gosh, boy, you're driving me crazy. I know why people go to military school."
After we got done.
No, it was a joke, Parker.
Well, it wasn't very
Just like whenever you joke, come up to hit me, I would never send you off. You are my child. You are my firstborn. You're my heart walking around outside my body. Are they on their way? I would never ship you off. I sent you to summer camp one time, and that was hard. He's not, we have not standard orders. He needs to, it doesn't matter. We need a patrol car. We need help.
Well, he is free to go.
He's not. He's a minor.
No, he's free to go exit the car whenever he wants to.
And he's going to.
He's not being restrained by me. I'm just filming. That's all
I
I'm
know.
doing.
That's all you're doing is filming. I know. I know your game. That's all you're doing. Are you high right now, Caleb, or are you drunk? Which one is it? Will you take
Neither one.
Will you take a drug test for me? Will you reinstate?
Look what she want to put on the camera because she want to say, "Oh, you high, you drinking." She want to just basically just shame the father, make him look as bad as possible because she know he recording and she know that the police is gonna basically, have action at this film. So let me just throw all kind of allegations in there, you feel me, to slander you and make you look bad, make you look like the bad parent, and then make me look like the good parent. But at the end of the day, you in that house beating on this boy. Let's go.
I'm not taking a drug test for
Well, why
anybody.
not? If you're not under the influence of anything, your big thing now is weed is legal, and it's God's plan.
How do you know?
Because you're on Facebook screaming about how I need to, all these horrible things. We have
How
mutual.
you need to what?
We have all these mutual
I
friends.
never mentioned you. Believe it or not, I don't.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Believe it or not, I don't.
I've been to the second grade, and I can use.
You see this? And then this is the thing too. For you guys out there that wanna play stepdaddy and really believe like this kid is yours, at the end of the day, I don't look down on men who be with women who have kids, but them kids is not yours. All you need to do is just be a positive role model in those kids' life. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell yourself or put yourself in a position where you think that this child is yours when at the end of the day you raising the next man legacy. So like I said, if you put yourself in that situation, you're not the daddy. Just look at the situation as if, you're giving back to the community. If you out there taking care of a child that's not yours, and anybody asks you like, "Oh, well, what have you gave back to the community? What do you do for the community?" Shit, I helped raise this child that wasn't mine. I did a job that, wasn't really required for me to do. You know what I'm saying? But then you have some men who will sit up there and get with a woman who have kids and will, despite the kids, and be angry that, she is raising the next man legacy. But this situation happens over time. Like, what I mean? Some months or so go by, a year or so go by, and then you start seeing the man behavior change because at the end of the day, the child know that, man, this is not my daddy. And then that man know that this is not my child. And then a whole lot of things go on in these certain individual heads, and they can wind up hurting or molesting, you know what I'm saying, your child. You know what I'm saying? But this the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the 30. Let's continue.
My context clues, but I will tell you right now that I don't think that you're an appropriate influence at all.
Okay.
And before this, I was going to talk to you about Summer because there's some things that we need to work on as far as co-parenting. But clearly, excuse me, I'm a movie star. Clearly, there needs to be somebody already on the way. Are they already on the way? I think this is a major decision. I know, he can't get you because he's in Caleb's car. I think this is a major decision, and I think that I understand being confused. And I understand not liking your parents when you're 14. Caleb does too. We both understand that.
Only some kids not like their parents. And it don't have to be at the age of 14. What this woman said, like I said, she's a manipulator. And she's a superhero manipulator. If she was a Power Ranger, it'd be Power Manipulator. But she said, I understand 14-year-olds don't like their parents. No, this 14-year-old don't like you. And other kids, various ages, you feel me? Some like their parents, some love their excuse me. Some love their parents and some hate their parents. It's all due to how you treat your kids. Period, point blank. Let's continue.
But family is family, and we're set up the way we're set up for a reason.
For
And
what reason?
I'm not. Well, that. I don't want her to get sunburned. That. Are they on their way? Or?
Yeah, they're on their way. This is completely the wrong way to do this.
This really is. This is not okay. I'm asking you.
That's crazy. You see the stepdad over there. If you heard the mother, she said, oh, take the baby in the house. I don't want her to get sunburned. You know, that's that black and white debate. I don't want to get into that. But that's why she handed stepdad Dan, plumber stepdad Dan, / middle school football coach. She handed Dan the baby and said, oh, get the baby. You know, I'm assuming that she wanted Dan to take the baby in the house because she didn't want the baby to get sunburned. But Dan didn't give a heck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say they words. Dan didn't give a heck. He didn't give a shuckle. Dan didn't give a shuckle about that baby getting sunburned. She handed him that baby. Dan stood right there. He didn't move nowhere. Let's go.
To come into the house and talk to me about what is going on with you. If you honestly thought that you were going to military school, really, I honestly don't think whenever you're playing the punch game with me, I honestly don't think you're going to hit me. Maybe I've teased too.
Whoa, you heard her? She said, oh, playing the punch game, you know, but I don't think you going to hit me. You see what I'm saying? So right there, you heard her through the whole video talk about, you know, oh, come in the house. We need to talk about this. We need to work this out. This, that, and the third. She see that her son is not budging. She said, oh, you want to play the punch game? I know you're not going to hit me. Man, let's go.
Too hard with you. Maybe we're our fun, joking family. You're internalizing some of that. I'm willing to work with you on that. But I am not.
She called playing the punch game fun and joking in family games. Let's go.
Not letting you drive off in a car with a man that I don't see as the very best influence on you. And I know that you love him. And I have always said, it's okay to love Caleb. But he does some things that are not some of the things that we want to model.
What does he do?
Well, he just does some things that I don't particularly agree with, just like I'm sure I do some things that he doesn't particularly agree with.
But what does he do?
The mother keep telling the son, you know, I don't agree with some of the things that your father do, you know, and then he keep asking the mother, like, well, what do my father do? He asked her that about like 3 times, and she keep beating around the question that he asked. Let's go.
That's some of the things, baby, you are 14. I know that you're big, but you are still a child. But some of the things that you just can't, some things you just don't need to be involved in. Not now, maybe not ever.
See, I told you, Dan the plumber, he finna come back. He just went and took the baby in the house. Finally, he was just gonna sit there and let that sun just scorch the baby. You know what I mean? But I guess he wouldn't put the baby in the crib or whatever. But he back. I bet he was in the house cracking his knuckles. But we're gonna listen to a little bit more of this, and I'm gonna fast forward it to when the police got there.
I'm not going to reach into the car and snatch you bald-headed or anything like that, because I firmly believe that Caleb would shoot me.
You heard what she said? She's not gonna reach in the car and snatch him out. Right there, that's a threat. And she says she's not gonna do it because the father may shoot her. And she wanna say this on camera, you know what I mean, to basically make him look like the bad guy and make her look like the victim. Let's go.
I'm unarmed.
I firmly believe that he would shoot me. But as your mama, right now, I'm telling you, you need to get your little bottom out of this car and you need to come in. Well, first, I just want to hug you because I can see that you're hurting. I don't even know what's going on with you. But you're fine when you leave, and when you come back from Caleb's, you've got turn.
She said, I want you to come back in the house, but really, I just want to hug you. But just a second ago, you said that you wanted to snatch him out the car. That's what she said. She said, I want you to come in the house, but I just want to hug you. But before that, she said, I want to snatch you out the car, but I'm not because your dad is going to shoot me. And the dad in the background said, I'm not armed. It's all on camera. Let's go.
Turmoil every single time. Something is going on over there. There's conversations that are going on over there that are feeding this negativity. And it's not okay. You're a happy kid. You need to get out of the car and you need to come in. I'm going to go get my orders. I'm going to get the orders out of the... I'm going to get the orders. The cops are going to...
Look at just sending him like a little fetch dog. Oh, the orders? Did I get the orders? Go and get the orders. Look at him. Just walking, just doing what he told. Let's go.
enforce them. Huh?
Okay.
Fair use.
How many times have I told you I will never give up on you? How many times have I told you that you are worth everything? Did you really think that I was going to say, okay, let me go get your toothbrush? Hey. I love you.
I do.
And I don't know what's going on. But I want a chance to work on it with you.
You've had a chance, Mom.
Oh, I have?
Look at that face. Ooh. Manipulation at its finest.
It's pretty bad. I mean, people run away for like humongous things.
Yeah, no.
What? Do you think this is normal, babe?
No.
Look at that. Look at that, the filming, and that. Do you think that this is a I'm sorry, you're a child, but I have to say, do you think that's being a good parent, baby? Do you think that's somebody that needs to be in complete control of your of decisions regarding you?
I don't think anyone needs to be in complete control. That's why there's two.
That's a good point. When people walk away from their ability to make decisions about their children, though, there's something that we can't make people be involved. We can't make people do the right thing.
What are you referring to?
Well, there's a lot of things that Caleb has checked out on by his own choosing.
As in what?
You name it, baby. And that's okay. He does his thing, we do ours, we raise you guys, and y'all go and have fun Disneyland times with him. That's how it's been.
Disneyland times. But nevertheless, man, we finna get ready to get into the police action. But, you know what I'm saying, it's the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the 30. And you know what I would like for everybody to do. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, share the video, and help your brother grow. Here come the police, though. Let's go. Is they here yet? Let me see.
Have my orders, please. Do I have my papers? Do you have my papers?
Yeah, I think she see him coming. She getting ready.
Well, the kids are supposed to come
You
home
see,
at
yeah,
2,
you see them
and
tears.
the rest of them came in. I have 4 children with my ex-husband. The 3 little...
So now, mind y'all, you remember what I said? I said the whole time when she was talking, it wasn't no crocodile tears, right? Now, as soon as the police show up, you finna see the whole crocodile face. You finna see the whole crocodile face. Look at, and then look at, soon as the police rolled up, the tears rolled down. And that's what women do all the time. They'll be all up in the man's face. They'll create a big old scene. Whatever the case may be, as soon as law and order pull up, them tears get to running down them cheeks. Let's continue.
Right in here. He's filming us, by the way.
You're being filmed.
Anyway, the 3 little ones came in and said, you need to go out and talk to Parker because now he wants to live with Dad. We have not standard orders. We had a very strange mediated agreement. This man does not see these children on a regular basis, and all of a sudden, my kids are fine when they leave, and when they come home, I have a child that does not want to get out of this car, and my ex-husband is saying, oh, he's free to go whenever he wants to, but I'm not going to make him get out. Well, they're filming me. They're being not confrontational, but you know, it's that whole, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. Just, this child needs to come home. He's 14 years old.
Can I get an ID?
Yes, sir.
Did you get your ID?
It's in there.
Can you get it for me?
Just to make sure they don't win.
He's standing here. You have it parked?
Sir?
Is it in park?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's in park.
That's fine.
It's my ID. Okay.
John Leverett?
Caleb Leverett. Yes, sir.
So you don't have a standing order?
We do. It's supposed to be.
It's not a standard order.
It's not standard. We have a standing order. The papers clearly say all pickups and drop-offs, weekly possession throughout the year, which is where we are. Second Friday of each month from 6 to Friday. Second Friday of each month from 6 p.m. on Friday, 6 p.m.
I want to kind of fast forward that little part for a second. We kind of see what that's about. Let's get it right here.
5 minutes, absolutely.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're all
Yeah,
understand.
I've got I got the same copy of the same court order. I
That's
mean,
fine.
we're on the
Just
same
making sure
page.
we're
This
all-
is just one of those real sticky situations where he doesn't want to go back, and I'm not going to kick my son out. And the camera is simply for just keeping everybody honest and make sure everything is going by the book.
That's fine. That's like I said, mine's going to.
Okay. And what's your name? B.
I'm Officer Brandon Spinks.
Spinks. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
S-P-I-N-K-S.
Badge number 147.
147.
Okay. Thank you.
What's going on, man? Any reason why?
We're always fighting, and I just don't want to go over there.
Bubba,
Please
we're
don't
not
force
always-
me to go over there.
We're not always fighting.
Yes,
Bubba.
we are, Mom. I'm not going over there.
It is hard to be 14, but it is harder to do things like this. This is not even who you are.
Yes.
No,
Please don't
it's-
force me to go.
This is all.
Please.
Everything is fine, and then You cannot tell me that you have not encouraged this. This is ridiculous.
I've thought this over through like 2 or 3 years, Mom.
Oh my gosh, you're a child. You're not equipped to make these decisions.
Yes, I am. If
No,
I am
you're
12 or
not.
older, I'm equipped to make
Baby,
this
if
decision.
I thought he was an appropriate influence, if we co-parented together on a regular basis, if we were talking and things were all about you, then by golly, if I really believed that it was what you needed and wanted, I would let it happen. But I do not think you're safe over there, and I will not just let you drive off in this car.
And I don't think I'm safe over here.
Well, why?
Because you've hit me before.
I will hit you again. I will spank you again.
No,
I'll guarantee
you don't spank. You hit me in the face.
No, I don't.
Yes,
hit
you
in the
do. And you
face.
choked me. You have grabbed my throat before and pushed me up against the wall one time because I...
And the police just heard that threat. The police just heard her say that I will hit you again. Did she get arrested? No, she didn't. This the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the motherfucking 30. Let's continue.
I did my boots and you would not let me bring them over.
I
I remember it because we were in the hallway by my room.
I don't choke you, Barker.
No,
Don't do
you
that.
did not choke me, but you had your hands around my neck and you and him were cornering me, and I will not go back over here. Please.
She said you and him cornered me. I would not come back over there. Like I said, he participating with her with abusing this 14-year-old boy. Let's continue.
For the love of God, let me leave.
No.
Please don't
No,
force me
this
to
is
go,
ridiculous.
sir. Please, for the love of God.
Deep breaths, buddy. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share the video. Tune in for the next reaction video on the 70-30 show. I'm out of here.